Hi everyone, I have started a new Patreon class. It's called Sketchbook Hour, and we will be all sketching for 1 hour and the same image. So I started this week. It's going to run twice a month, and obviously the time frame is a 1 hour drawing, and then we just do a bit of show and tell afterwards. So I started the week with 3 images and I put it out on my Patreon page and my social media, getting everyone to choose of the 3 images, which one would they like to draw um, for the first session. And regardless of if people could join me or not, I wanted to get everyone's choice. And this gorgeous Labrador is the one that was voted the most out of the 3 images. So that was our subject for the evening. So I thought I would just do a little bit of a voiceover to start with, because I'm sketching up the initial sketch of this in a 3B pencil. I chose 3B because I knew the camera was going to be on me. So I just wanted to be a little bit darker. Normally I'd go like a 2H. And I told everyone, for your initial SketchUp, use at least the first 10 to 15 minutes. And I broke that rule completely by going at least 20 minutes, which for an hour's drawing, 20-minute SketchUp is just far too long. You want to be able to focus at least 45 minutes on actually the actual artwork that your materials that you're using. You want to be able to get right into that. And the other thing that I'll mention is that I am using my A3 cartridge paper sketchbook. It is a thicker cartridge. I think it's about a 165 GSM, so it will tolerate a light wash. But I use watercolor in this, so I go for a colored pencil after I've done the initial SketchUp, and then put down a bit of a messy wash, just to add a little bit more to the artwork. But because it is on a cartridge paper, the watercolor doesn't like to do what it does best when it's being used on watercolor paper or a mixed media paper. So although I knew that, I still went ahead with it. I don't know why. I've got so many sketchbooks on the go. I think there's about 15, and this is my largest one. So it's A3 in size, and I think I just wanted to use the A3 one. I don't use the A3 one a lot if I'm out, if I'm at one of my classes, or if I'm urban sketching, because it is such a big book. But yeah, I just wanted to use it, and I'm happy with how it worked out. But again, it lacks a little bit of oomph with the color, because it just sort of seeps into the paper rather than sits on top and does what it likes to do in watercolor land. Yeah, so I am going to stop rambling on. It was a really lovely class, and we did a bit of a show and tell at the end of it, which is not on this video, of course. So I'm over on Patreon. I'll put the details in the description below. And these are free classes. They're running twice a month. Usually it will be a Thursday evening. I'm in Queensland, Australia. So it will always be um, Brisbane time zone. So the rest of the country does like to go to daylight saving. Queensland has said, no, we're not going to have daylight saving. So it does cause a few issues towards summertime, because we are out of sync with the rest of the country. So when daylight saving kicks in, I will always say Brisbane time zone, because that's the capital city of Queensland. So yeah, over on Patreon, would love you to join us. Like I said, it is a free class to join, and it, like, this was the first one and it went really well. So I'm looking forward to the next one that will be in a couple of weeks. All right, I'll throw on some music now. Enjoy the rest of this. I have increased it by 400%.